being so impatient and the countless phone calls with my mom asking her when it was going to be my time. Despite the heartbreaks that came before you, I still hung on to the idea of love and continued to dream and pray for the person God made just for me. Then you came along, a man who became my friend first, who danced with me in an empty parking lot late at night to one of my favorite country songs, a man who is patient with me and loves me through my mood swings, who is so sweet and kind, who not only finishes his plate of food, regardless of the fact that I over-seasoned it, but will also tell me how good it is because you know I'm just sitting there waiting anxiously for your approval. You are so much more than the man I dreamed I would marry. So thank you for being you, for always making me feel safe, loved, and beautiful, and for loving my family like you love yours. Thank you for being adventurous and pushing me out of my comfort zone to experience this world with you. After God, I promise to always put you and your needs first. I promise to support you in every decision that you make for our future family, to always encourage you and motivate you to achieve the things that you want in this life. I promise to always pray for you and your relationship with God, to love you through the darkest of times and the happiest. I promise to try and remember to put the cap back on the toothpaste and to fake an interest in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And lastly, I promise to do everything I can to make you just as happy as you've made me for the rest of our lives.
Adriana, mi amor, mi reina, mi vida. From the moment I met you, I was captivated with you. I remember seeing you and thinking, I have got to get to know her. I asked you your name and introduced myself, nervous of what you would think of me the whole time. I asked you how long you had worked there and what you were doing with your life. I really just wanted to know if someone already stole your heart. The next time I saw you, I was so excited when you didn't forget me. I would flirt with you and think to myself how amazing you are. I had no idea I would spend the next few years getting to know you better and better, to the point that here I am today, committing to spend the rest of my life getting to know you. It was our first date when I knew I had found a real woman who is nurturing, caring, and still a little spicy. It is you who stole my heart. With my heart comes the following promises. I promise to love you. I promise to work through our arguments, to listen, and to understand you. I promise our life will not always be easy, but I promise not to give up. I promise to push you to be the best you can be, and I promise to be the best that I can be. I promise to say I'm sorry when I'm wrong, and to say I'm sorry when you're wrong too. I promise to drink wine and watch Disney movies together. I promise to dance with you and grow old with you. I promise to take care of you when you're sick and to be the biggest baby when I'm sick.
Check.
I promise to take trips and to explore the world together. I promise to take pictures, even if I don't want to. And most importantly, I promise to put you before anyone except God himself for the rest of my life.
Do you, Jacob Lance Whitty, take Adriana de la Cerda to be your wife, to live together according to God's holy decree of marriage? Do you pledge to love, comfort, honor, and keep her in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, forsaking all others to be faithful to her alone, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Adriana, your turn. Do you, Adriana de la Cerda, take Jacob Lance Whitty to be your husband, to live together according to God's holy decree of marriage? Do you pledge to love, comfort, honor, and keep him in sickness and in health, baby on the couch, for richer or for poorer, forsaking all others to be faithful to him alone, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
time to present your ring. See if you can find it. While putting the ring on their finger. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I be wed.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
In poverty and in wealth.
In poverty and in wealth.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
And your Honor, your turn. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I be wed.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
In poverty and in wealth.
In poverty and in wealth.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
So they are no longer two, but one. Therefore, what God has joined together, let man not separate. I now pronounce you husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Jacob and Adriana Whitty. Jacob, you may kiss your bride.
Woo-hoo!